high honors, and she looks forward to going to North Texas. I'm sorry, Nelson, she didn't choose OU. It just turned out that way. She decided she likes my home cooking, so she's going to stay for the next 4 years. Yes. Last but not least, I also have a great nephew, all right? His name is Kevin Doe, okay? He also graduated from the University of North Texas, summa or magna? Summa cum laude, which is a 4.0, perfect score. And I'm very, very happy for these graduates because, you know, when we first came here in 1975, all we were worried about is where's the next rice mill, you know? We didn't think about anything, but as my parents taught me, and I in turn try to instill in my children, is that, hey, there's one thing in life that nobody can ever take away from you, and that's knowledge. Once you've gained that knowledge, it's in your head, no one can ever take it away from you. They can take away your house, your car, your country. You can be a refugee for another country. Who knows? Who cares? But without the intellectual knowledge, it's very difficult to learn a new language, to understand things that are at a level where you can sustain yourself. And so that's what was left to me by my dad, which is their grandparents, his great-grandfather, right? And to this day, I'm so happy that they have taken on the path of, let's get some knowledge in here first. When they were just little kid, right? When Alexis was young, our biggest worry was, hey, is she gonna be able to go to pre-K 3 because she still has a pacifier? So things work out by themselves, mostly in life. So there's nothing to worry about. Every stage has its thing, and as long as you stick to it, you can overcome it for the most part. So today, I'm very, very happy for them. I hate to say the word proud because, you know, that's too, what do you call that? Cliche-ish. But they are at the level of understanding and the ability to work through problems and accomplish what they want. That's what you want in life, is that they are confident in what they're doing so that they can succeed. With that, I'm going to turn it over because I can talk all night, right? So I'm going to give it over to Brian first and let him start things out.
Okay, so I didn't prepare a speech ahead of time, so I just want to say thank you for everyone to showing up and being here for my graduation party. Thanks for my parents for throwing the party and being there every step of the way when I needed help. I don't know, have fun, I guess. Yeah, I'll be in the back table if you want to take shots. Yeah. I'll be ready for y'all.
Just so you guys know, we have 3 kids. We have Brandon, the oldest one, and then Brandon, where you're at. We have Brian's a second child, and Alexis, of course, the youngest. If I ever have a history of gray hair, this child will be the one that give me gray hair. Luckily, the Lord always answered prayers, but he has always been a challenging. Think about it. Pre-K 3, come on. I have to be the principal almost every single week. So pre-K 3, one time I had parents, I'll never forget the story. She walked up to me, she said, "Miss Ma'am, can I see you for a minute?" I said, "Sure, why not?" She goes, well, I don't appreciate your son singing this kind of music to my son. I'm like, what could he possibly sing? I love you, Jesus, because we're a Catholic school. He said, no. And then the kid goes, I'm in love with a slipper. I'm like, I said, slipper? Because they were 3 years old. I'm like, what's that? He goes, then they said, Mom, it's 50 cents. I go, who's 50 cents? You know, then they knew I was clueless about rap. Then I figured, when he was 3 years old, all his cousins were 17, 14, 16, 17 years old, listening to those rap music. That was just fine at that age. The next story that I had when he was 5 years old, this kid made $85 a week at 5 years old. Well, that's what the last people would say, whoa! They tell the Vietnamese side, he needs to go to confession. So I said, what did he do? His oldest brother said, Mom, because he wanted to buy a video game. You know, back then we don't let them play games. I guess it's called Grand Theft Auto. After I found out what it was, they didn't even never got a chance to open it. It was shredded to a million pieces. Then I said, where do you get this money to buy it from? Then the oldest son said, Mom, do you know he makes at least $50, $60 a week? I said, from what? Oh, then we realized that selling chips, selling pencil, and Mexican peso for $5. He told them it was a special rare coins. And then we figured, we said, Brian, you're gonna have to come to, we don't want to get in trouble, we don't want the principal to kick us out of school. You know, this is 5 years old. This is Brian. This is the reason why he's going to that business, because he did graduate from business, but in real estate. So, I mean, Brian has a full story, but then again, thank God I do not have gray hair.
Let me finish that story, because she left out the most important reason. He was making all that money because they were generating money to send over to Mexico to a place called Manto. So they do a milk from Manto, remember? And so he made all that money, but he gave it to donations so they could send it to the third world country, right? And then whichever class generated the most money for donations gets an ice cream party, and he got it.
And we're going to introduce you to Miss Alexis, our future CEO who worked this whole week. She survived 12 hours one day. So she's also a certified florist, which I didn't know her school offered. She decided to take that as an elective. So that's some of this flower that you guys see. If any of these are Aaron, that's Alexis.
I just wanted to say thank you for coming out. I'm glad I have my parents and my brother beside me to guide me, I guess, and I don't know. I guess that's it. Or I guess like to reach this milestone with my brother, it means a lot. And I want to thank my parents for doing all of this.
With the major.
Oh, and I'm majoring in business. Yeah.
And all this video you guys see is right now, that's her when she was about 2.5 years old in this Laos outfit that she was singing. So all those videos was Brenda and Brian. And besides, she did all this video for me, so you guys can see.
First of all, I'd like to thank everyone for coming tonight. I didn't know I'd be speaking, but here I am. I would like to thank my parents. My dad's over here. They really paved the way for us. They were my role models. They worked very hard. You know, they came over here as immigrants. So for them to be able to come here and put all this hard work in and put me and my sister through school means a lot. So I would like to thank them. It was a long 4 years. You know, me and Brian going to class every day, even during COVID. Me and him helped each other, so thanks for helping me, brother. But yeah, thank you guys all for being here. Let's have fun. And thank you, Aunt Andy and Uncle Ben, for throwing this great party.
You know, Kevin's our local handyman at Alexis event venue. He does all the touch-up paintings and whatever we need, and he's really a great handyman. And so he's well on his way. The drive that you have is great. And I know Brian pulled 2 overnighters last night and the night before, so thank you, son. All right, with that, let's continue on. And oh, Mr. Matt. Okay, yes. And also, I want to make sure we thank the band for the sound and the music. It's great.
ขอบใจหลายๆเด้อทุกคน make sure you have fun enjoy because we're off tomorrow guys so if you need again please all of my staff should have they can refill your drinks for you casa what do you call that drinks whatever it is yeah no so tequila Hennessy whatever they can refill all that for you guys if you guys need more ice I'll have them go around and refill the ice for you okay but we have a special guest here Mr. Meg with last one wants to come and present a speech for Ben and I. Surprise speech for them.
Thank you. I just would like to take a moment to thank the family and the for their support of Lasma. I know that everybody here knows that this family is very generous and compassionate. So they are in support of LASMA. LASMA is a charitable organization that been up in the existence for 10 years, and we are helping the senior now or anybody for their, we help them in every aspect of their life. We help them to get the social security or connect with the government. But mostly we help them to feel better in their life. We try to encourage them to meet together and help each other. This is our main. In the past year, the family has helped raise a fund for LASMA, and we netted $75,000. That's $7,000. So please give a big applause for the family. Please join me to thank them. Thank you very much. Now I'd like to behalf of LASMA, and there are many here, but they asked me to come to represent them. We would like to present a token of our gratitude to their children. We would like to congratulate them. First for the parents, being great parent. Alexis, we have a small check for you. And congratulations. We wish you the best.
This is from last
Thank you very much, and we wish you the best in the future, and hopefully, we stay together and we'll be able to overcome. Thank you.
ขอบใจหลายๆเด้อ A lot of you guys may not know LASMA is Lao Assistant Senior Mutual Assistant Lao American Senior Mutual Assistant I'm sorry so they've been established and he said over 10 years and they do a lot of community and helping out senior citizen and stuff like that for translation for other service when Mr. Matt talked about back in 2019 when we first introduced to LASMA, they were doing fundraising to help build the senior citizen. As you can see, the cost of living, there's no way we raised $77,700 that month, but at the same time, there's no way we can build a Lao senior citizen for that amount. So we're still going with progress. So we thank you, appreciate the community coming today.
I would like to add that we also received $3,000 tonight because of she involved with the Lao Legends, cultural exhibition that took place last month, and they didn't make money, but she donated $3,000 to LASMA also. Thank you very much, very nice.
Wow. Well, the only thing I can hope for is that one of my 3 children will continue with the torch, or all 3 of them, to continue in God's work and to help others that are in need. Never to shy away from those things, because after all, we live for each other as a community, and it's not just for us. It's we have to share what God has given to us, And like I say when we're little kid, when they were younger, you can ask them right now. Throughout school, what's the most important subject that I always tell you guys that you have to do well in?
Theology.
Thank you. Because without the religion, the theology classes, it teaches you a moral compass. And without that moral compass, you are misled into every direction. So with a true moral compass that is that tells you what's right, what's wrong, and the understanding of it, and of the human nature, and what you can do to help others, that is the true thing. And you can ask my children, why are you on this earth? What's your number one goal?
To get to heaven.
There you go, to get to heaven. So all of this is meaningless unless you have an understanding that, yes, you know what, I'm doing something to help others. And so I truly hope that they'll carry on the torch long after I'm gone, and that they continue on. Because that's the journey, that's life's journey. That's the one thing that we instilled in our children, and my parents did for me. And to this day, yeah, money's great. Don't belong to you. Who's it belong to? Who are you?
I don't know. It's for people. It's the people's money.
Yeah, no. We're the stewards of God's money. It doesn't belong to us. It belongs to God. So you got to know how to use it correctly for the good of others. And with that, I'll end my sermon. But here's Candy.
All right, thank you. Okay. Well, thank you, everybody. The music begin. Let's have fun tonight. All right. Well, music.
Make sure we change that playlist though, guys.
Thank God I don't have gray hair yet.